This is my last show filling in for Jimmy. I've been here for 2 nights, and that's 1 night for every Emmy I was nominated for this year. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, because I was nominated for 3 this year, actually. Yes, I am the final guest host of the summer, and Jimmy will be back to work after Labor Day, so the party's over, Guillermo.
That sucks.
Yeah, I just want to say before I go, I just love your whole vibe. I think you're so fabulous, Guillermo. You know, I may just pack you up in my suitcase and take you home with me.
Take me with you, honey. I'm all yours.
Hey, guys, this is a fun story. You know how Jeff Bezos went up into space last month with his cute little cowboy hat? Well, they are now selling mini replicas of his rocket. Yes, there it is. Are we allowed to show that on TV? Now, you know, it measures 10 inches from the base to the tip. Yeah, I've heard that before. I'll be the judge of that. And this is the best part, and I'm not making this up. The rocket is appropriately priced at $69. Yes? You can pre-order one of these now, but between you and me, a cucumber gets the job done just fine. True. Now listen, I could talk about this literally all night, but the last thing I want to do is piss off Jeff Bezos. Because, remember, he gave $100 million to Van Jones, and here's a fun fact about me. I would also like to have $100 million. So, Jeff, I'm not going to make fun of your rocket at all. In fact, it looks like a super cool spaceship and not at all like an intergalactic schlong. I'm also a proud member of Amazon Prime, so just know that. I want to throw that out there. Speaking of tiny rockets, according to a new study, eating a Mediterranean diet may help cure erectile dysfunction in middle-aged men. That's right, fellas. Turns out the best thing you can do for your nuts is to eat them. Yeah, that's true. For years, we've known that the Mediterranean is the best place for a stranger to pull up in a Vespa and your wife, but now we know why. Now we know why. Okay, now it's time to get serious. There's a dangerous threat spreading across the country right now, and it's really, really gotten out of control, let's face it. And I'm talking about, of course, Karens. Last year set a record for the most times white women lost their at a Costco. But what is a Karen, really? I wanted to get the definitive answer on the subject, so we went out on the street today, and we asked these kids to tell us what they know about Karens. This is what they said.
Do you know what a Karen is?
Yeah.
What's a Karen?
It's a person who's really selfish and only cares about themselves, and they want everything to be for them. A rich person? A crazy person?
What's another word for a Karen?
Cow?
Do you know any Karens?
My dad's seen one, but I've never seen one in my life.
Where'd your dad see a Karen?
I think it was at a Walmart.
Well, my grandparents are kind of Karens.
My teacher's a Karen, and we know somebody who's a Karen.
Your teacher's a Karen? Why is your teacher a Karen?
I don't know. That's her name.
Have you ever heard anybody called a Karen?
So when we were at a baseball game, this girl on the other team called my mom a Karen.
Why?
Because she was, screaming.
What do you think Karens like to eat?
I would just say mostly ramen.
Why do Karens like ramen so much?
They just look like someone that would eat ramen a lot.
Can you do an impression of a Karen?
Okay. I want to speak to the manager, because this is unacceptable. You can't come rolling down with a motorcycle down here. It's really noisy. My dogs are barking. What are you doing over there?
I'm a Karen. I hate you all.
How do you think Karens should be punished so they learn a lesson and they're not bad?
I don't know, they're just gonna probably like stay like this.
Forever?
Hmm?
What would you say to any Karens watching?
Please don't sue me.
Good luck with that. All right, it's Thursday night, and here at Jimmy Kimmel Live, that means it's time to bleep and blur the big TV moments of the week, whether they need it or not. It's This Week in Unnecessary Censorship.
I've actually spoken to people who have not gotten the shot, and they tell me things like, oh, it'll make me infertile, oh, my left will fall off, oh, my will turn green. I mean, all sorts of crazy.
Some events are being postponed because of the storm, including the Connecticut Sun Fest.
This is just like a piece of on your shoe that you just can't get off.
The congressman who represents the Panhandle made that announcement on Twitter saying, quote, I my wife.
Why haven't we heard the president say the United States does not with terrorists? Is that still the U.S. policy?
Kim, I've got a big I need a little help, and you look perfect for the job.
This is the latest about a water main break that left a stuck in the hole.
We're going to listen to some new music from you, a new album called A Touch of Jesus. Talk to us about the new album.
If, in fact, this is borne out, this would be sort of a big, hairy.
Name a way a bridesmaid might ruin her friend's wedding. Bailey.
The husband.
Okay. Woo! The husband. I don't know how she knew that.
And one more thing. You know, I have a saying, we're all born naked and the rest is drag. And that's true for everybody. All y'all in this audience right now are doing drag. For real. Even in your regular clothes, you project an image, whether you like it or not. And that's what drag is. Don't believe me? Well, I've got an eye for supermodel talent. And I've chosen 5 staff members here to work the runway from this show, all right? So it's time for RuPaul's Plainclothes Drag Show. Let the runway begin. Meet our first model, Mike. He's in a polo and sweats. And baby, I'm sweating too. Is that a drawstring, Miss Thing? He's PGA on top and president of the PTA on the bottom. Ooh, and that clutch. Honey, it's CVS, darling. Is that a foot-long receipt, or are you just happy to see me? All right. Next up, it's Ruben. Now, if that's not some hot pastrami, I don't know what is. Black tank top, black shorts, looking like the captain of the Grim Reaper's dodgeball team. Now, Ruben's an electrician, and I hope he's got a surge protector in that bag, because my fuse is about to go. Up next, it's Daryl. Daryl works as a grip. So grip me, honey. Hey, Daryl, you carry a stud finder in that tool belt? Because I think I just found one. He's sensible and sensual. Anchors away because somebody just enlisted in the Old Navy. Aye, aye, Captain. Permission to come aboard. On deck, let's hear it for Jessie. Ooh, Jessie. It's about to get hot up in here because Jessie's thermometer is stuck in the 90s, honey. Daddy's here to pick us up for his one weekend a month with the kids. And what's in those pockets? An alimony check and some Nicorette gum? Either way, I want a piece. And last but not least, it's Little Miss Mexico. Yes. Security, security, clean up on aisle room. Chihuahua, look at that tie. I'd slip on that and clip on that, honey. You can ride on his cart or his mustache. One ticket, please. Oh, tell People magazine I'm coming out as a Guillermo sexual. Wow. Shantae, you all stay. Ladies and gentlemen, give it